This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
The trip from Krakow to the old Polish town of Auschwitz takes a few hours. Thousands have been shipped in these cars before, and the wooden floorboards are sticky and slick. When the door finally jerks open, William jumps down into gummy ankle-deep mud and a crowd of barking guards. 7,000 death-head soldiers work at Auschwitz, and half of them seem to be on duty the day William runs the gauntlet of hard eyes and skull badges. The guards beat us through the fence into a compound and made us strip in a shower facility. My first impression was how clean everything was compared to Goeth's camp. I was standing there, naked, with an envelope folded up in my hand. There were 3 little photos in it, one of Rose, one of my mom, one of my sister Dorothy. A guard told me to give it to him. I hesitated for half a second, and he punched me in the mouth and took it away. I could taste blood, and I cried because it hurt, and because it felt like these people were being taken away from me all over again. We got our tattoos in another room from prisoners sitting behind tables. The guards made us sit down, and a little guy dipped his needle in ink and branded me, like an animal. Number 774248. The barbers shaved our heads and bodies, and we had our pictures taken, and went into the showers where they made us get into tubs of strong-smelling chemicals. This dip killed lice. We ended up in a big cold room with a cement floor where they threw us our pajamas and wooden clogs. Cloth badges on every prisoner's jacket and right pant leg help the guards figure out how much violence to dish out. Common criminals who can pretend to be of Aryan ancestry get a green badge and generally suffer the least abuse. Under new Nazi laws, they can languish in prison forever for petty offenses like shoplifting, but they will not be systematically tortured. Antisocial men who may have been alcoholics or chronic troublemakers get brown badges and are shown no respect. Jehovah's Witnesses wear purple patches for refusing to swear loyalty to Hitler. Homosexuals wear pink because Himmler thinks their lifestyle endangers German society. William gets the yellow Jew badge that marks him as an eminently expendable creature, a punching bag at every guard's disposal. Another prisoner tells them they are considered political prisoners, because Hitler has spun his recent invasion of Russia as a crusade against Judeo-Bolshevism. Nazi media outlets are busy portraying Judaism as the bedrock of modern communism, a system William despises. There's the insanity of the whole thing. If I had any politics at that age, I was anti-communist. That's why I refused to let my family go to Russia. Marxism was the stupidest concept on earth, and most of the people I knew felt the same way. But the Nazis said every Jew was a Marxist terrorist. These politicians demonized us with words and make-believe associations so they could steal our homes and businesses. I was standing there and I heard a voice say, "There's a Schiff." I looked around and saw Nathan, the son of my father's old business partner. He and a rough-looking Polish prisoner were helping the Germans process the new guys. They walked up to me, and Nathan said, "Which of the guys who came in on your train have gold?" Obviously, they wanted to rob somebody, and one guy on the train did tell me he was smuggling gold. Men who did this had to hide it in their rectums. The guy in the boxcar was a total stranger to me, but I liked him. Nathan, I never liked. When we were kids, we both used to sweep up hair in the first barber shop our fathers owned together. He was always pushy. When I met him at Auschwitz, he said, "You have no idea what it's like here, and you won't make it without friends. If you help us, we'll make sure you get bread." I played dumb, and they left me alone.